Okay, good evening and welcome to tonight's first professional match between Andy Croasdale from Preston in England and Ty Bradley from Birmingham in England. And tonight's referee is Lau from Gibraltar. And the first player on is Ty Bradley, just shaking hands with Lau. And this is Andy Croasdale from Preston doing the same thing.
And good evening, Gary.
Good evening, John.
We should be in for an interesting game tonight, two attacking players.
Certainly, Andrew, as you'll probably find out very, very shortly, is a very, very quick and dangerous ball player. He can pot a ball from anywhere on the table. And the first frame, it looks as though Ty's won the toss and has elected to break.
And he's the best of 11. That's the first one to 6 frames.
That's right, John. First to 6 frames wins the match. And Ty's smashed the balls around and managed to pot a red. And he remains on that colour throughout the frame.
Ty's a bit more of a steady player. I've known Ty 15 years now on the circuit. He's a very capable player, very good snooker player. He's actually knocked in a 1-4-4 on the snooker player, so we can actually knock these balls in. He's by no means he's a very good potter.
I think it'll have to be tonight because on paper, if the game goes to purely a potting game, I think Andy's going to be favourite. But nevertheless, I think Ty will put up an excellent show. Yep. Ty's had a good ball there in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's got perfect position. He's only got one ball he's got to really look out for on the clearance here, and I think he might be, if he's in position now, he will take it. It's the red to the bottom right-hand corner pocket as we look.
I think he's on his top. Yeah, it's top there. He's played that well.
Yeah, he's played that very well. He's still in good position. He's got 3 reds left and the black. I don't know if he's going to take this red to the left-hand side of the black, John, or will he leave it till last?
I think he may take this now and just screw up to the table.
It'll have to be. He's got awkward queuing actually.
Yeah.
No matter where he goes. The red that's nearest the middle pocket has got awkward queuing because of the 2 yellows.
Yeah. And
the red here's got a queue over the yellow ball, which you're seeing now.
He should be able to knock this red into the corner. Yeah, just rolled him in and it goes.
Okay, now I think the next shot is the red into the middle, and hopefully he'll get good position on the remaining red at the top of the table.
You think he played the kiss into the red and just nudged the red over slightly, but I still think he'll attempt this pot. He's got to go game now from this position.
Yeah, there's no point getting down to one ball and start fudging, John, as a lot of people tend to do. You have got to attack the balls, and Ty's got to produce something here. He's got to sort of manufacture a shot and stay with position on the black ball.
Yeah. You may be trying to just fine cut it into the top left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, I think that's the shot he's going to attempt.
Yeah.
Or a double, maybe.
I think he played a stepped shot there, which is...
Well, I think he's tried to double it in the middle, and he's just missed it, and he's left Andy on. Because Andy's got 7 balls on the table, doesn't mean to say he's losing in the frame. It means to say he's favourite, because if at any stage Andy gets out of position, if he attempts to pot all the balls, he can actually, he's got more balls to go behind and snooker, which I think he's going to do here, so that's a good example of that.
Yeah.
He was slightly out of position, so he's gone behind one of the yellows and snookered Ty. And as Ty has only got 1 red on the table, it makes it very, very hard for him to maintain control over the table. So Andy's in a very, very strong position at the moment.
I still fancy it in this red, though, Gary. Off the side cushion. He may even actually pot the red.
Very close.
Very close. He did attempt to pot that red, I think. If he wanted to hit the... Yeah. Now, as you know, Andy can actually pick up the white ball and play it from the D.
Yeah, this is what's known as 1 shot, 1 visit in these particular rules, which are the E&U KPF rules, or BAPTO rules, as some people know them. And on your first visit, you are allowed to play your opponent's ball, which Andy has done there. He's put it in a safe position, or relatively safe position, on the side of the cushion there.
That's actually that's the shot to nothing. If that yellow ball had have been pocketed, you'd have seen Andy then go game. Because the yellow is staying in the jaws, it's giving him a good position, because obviously now it's quite difficult for Ty to pot the red and the black ball.
What Ty's going to do here is attempt the red up the corner pocket, and he's wobbled in the corner, but I thought it was actually going to drop for a second.
That was a very good attempt, Gary. Very good attempt.
Excellent attempt, yeah. It would have left him a black into the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
No, you'll see Andy Croasdale goal game here from here.
Yeah, and he's got 5 yellows left, all in easy potable positions, and for someone like Andy who's in this position, I can't really see him missing, so I hope I haven't given him the commentator's curse. I think he'll get rid of these.
It's very quick play. He's only 18 years of age, Andy. He's actually been a professional for just over 12 months, and he's actually the reigning European champion, Gary.
Yeah, so he's back defending his title. Okay, what Andy's going to do now is pop this yellow that he's lining up for in the bottom right-hand corner pocket, and then take the yellow into the middle, the right middle as we look, and then put the black into the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
This is not easy, just got to drop this in, nice roll through and drop, yeah, he's there.
Done it. He's perfect on the black, and it should be 1-0 to Andy Croasdale after this shot. He's got
yeah, good black, 1-0 to Andy Croasdale. So I was saying earlier, Gary, I've known Ty a long time. I've known Ty for about 20 years, and he's a very established player, quite capable player, and actually a very good snooker. He did actually run a snooker hall in Birmingham in the West Midlands for a number of years, and that obviously gave him licence then to practice as many, and it has actually paid off for him.
Certainly, yeah. He's been a very, very model professional since he's joined the organisation, and he's won some very crucial matches. He's actually also an England international, and is participating in this week's international event here at the Victoria Stadium in Gibraltar.
He's played 9 frames, Gary, and he's only dropped 1 frame.
Now, that's how good he is, and that's why he's a professional, and that's why he's out here. But even so, even though we're sort of praising Ty up, and he deserves every bit of that, he's up against an extremely very, very good player in Andy Croasdale, and he will have his work cut out. But there is a lot of very good professionals about at the moment, and Andy, despite his age, is definitely one of them. Yeah,
I'd have to agree with that. We have some cue power in that break there, Gary.
Certainly, he's potted 2 reds, and I don't think there's a yellow gone down. No, there's not a yellow gone down, so Andy has to remain on red balls, and from the position of them, he really has only got one tricky one, and that's the red in the middle of the table between the 2 yellow balls. So he'll have to move it.
I think that goes into the bottom right-hand corner, Gary. I think he's played for it now.
It goes, yeah?
Yeah, it goes. If this goes in, I think he's gone game.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
That's a good shot. And he's just got to remain on position onto his final red, which will be the red nearest the bottom right-hand corner pocket. So in potting this red ball, he's got to keep position with the white. If he snookers himself, then Ty will become favourite.
If Ty lets Andy get into cruise control, then he could find himself well up against it tonight.
Certainly.
Because he doesn't miss a lot, this lad, once he starts to fly.
It's a good pot, and he is on the red, not ideally, but he is on it, and I think he'll pot it. He's just got to maintain position on the black, and if he gets it, it'll be 2-0 to Andy.
Yeah,
it's a good shot. He's got a choice here. He's got to take the black into the left centre middle, or the black to the top left. He's gone top left. Yeah, it's a good dish.
Nice finish. That is what's called the dish, where the player breaks and knocks all the 7 balls in and the black in one visit.
It's a very, very good start, and a very quick start by Andy. He's 2-0 up already. It's 1st to 6, so Ty is under the cosh already, and we've only been going 10 minutes.
We did actually call it that Andy is a very quick player, and you're seeing that now. If Andy goes 3-4-0 up, it's I think it's all over for Ty, to be honest with you, Gary.
Yeah, he must keep with him. He must maintain a worst, a 2-shot deficit, a 2-game deficit. He cannot afford to go any more behind than this, and Ty really must take the next frame to keep in contact with Andy.
And Ty has the break, which can be an advantage.
Well, most certainly. If Ty can get a couple of balls down from the break and they split nicely, then you'd expect Ty to finish off the frame and make it 2-1. If, however, they don't break, then Andy becomes favourite, and the situation just gets worse for Ty. But let's see what happens.
Nothing down, so the advantage then swings back to Andy. He must nominate his set of balls now.
And I think Andy will go yellows. I think he'll nominate yellows. And I wouldn't be surprised if he takes these out. I really wouldn't be surprised if Andy finishes the game here and makes it 3-0.
He's got probably 1 or 2 bad yellows. He's got 1 on the side rail. This is a big pot, big shot. And he's knocked it in as if it was over the hole.
What he's going to try and do now, maybe, is just drop this yellow into the middle pocket and then create an angle for the 2 yellows that is nearest the bottom, yeah, like he's played it. So what I think he'll do in a minute, after he's potted this one down the rail.
Oh, it's wobbled.
It's very, very unlucky. What Andy was trying to do is create an angle on the 2 yellows, which is nearest the bottom left, so he can disturb the one on the rail and make it more pottable. And unfortunately, he's missed the pot down the other rail, and now Ty's covered up the bottom left-hand corner pocket with the red, which makes it more difficult for Andy. So we're just seeing a bit of tactics employed now by both players.
I think Ty's got to take the tactical play now and sort of try and slow Andy down, because he's buzzing, he's flying at the moment, and he's got to try and keep him off the table for as long as he can. Play a few tactical shots, cover a few pockets. That's the way Ty is going to get back into this game. And Ty's a very good tactical player, but he has got to try and slow Andy down.
Yeah, I think that's the key to this match now. Ty cannot afford to let Andy go too far ahead, and he must employ some tactics on Andy to keep him at bay. It's a good shot from Andy. He's uncovered the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's played the yellow off the cushion, knocked one of Ty's reds away, and left the yellow in a very, very easily pottable position.
He just needs to roll this red over, stop the pot. He's actually played it too. I don't think the yellow pots into the corner from a commentary position. I think Andy's just going to move this yellow now so it does pot. But he's taking the game to Ty now, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. He's played that. He's actually played the double kiss there, so he's left in a snooker shot, which I think Ty's played, yes, and he's negotiated that quite well. If Andy can, he might have to swerve this to pot it if he wants to pot it, or even may even double it.
He's got a big pocket to aim at. He can double it actually onto the cushion, then onto the red and into the corner pocket. That is a big target for him to aim at, or he can actually chip it into the corner. He's gone for the double.
He has gone for the double, and
he's left it over the hole for next time.
Unbelievable. The balls that should have dropped have managed to stay right in the jaws of the pocket.
And Ty really is up against it in this frame, and he's got 3 of his yellow balls over the 3 pockets. Ty's really got to try and do something in this now. That's a good shot by Ty. He's bought himself a bit of time in that shot.
Yeah, that's right, John. He's had to try and collar Andy a little bit. Andy's got the bottom right-hand corner pocket covered and the top right-hand corner pocket covered, and the 3 remaining yellows that are out in the open, as it were, are all pottable. So it was a good shot by Ty. He's just trying to stop Andy from maintaining his dominance at the moment.
He's going to try and double this or chop it down in the cushion. If it goes past the red or into the red and into the hole, moving the red out of the way for the other yellow to go in the same corner pocket.
He's attempting the double here, but oh no, he's not. No, he's not. Well, we got that both wrong, John. That was a good shot by Andy. Very, very good shot. He's moved the red away and covered another pocket with a yellow.
Table 16, Willie Gomez.
Ty's got an option here. He could play the red onto the yellow, or he could play the skill shot and try and drop both in. Well, he's just trying to cover up Andy's yellow on the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Again, trying to bide himself a bit of time. And it's not left Andy an easy shot.
Andy's got to be patient, but I don't think patience is in his dictionary, Gary.
No, he thinks patience is a card game, I think, John.
Or what you get at a doctor's surgery.
Exactly. It's just released the yellow a little bit more so it pots more freely into the bottom right-hand corner pocket, but Ty's just going to play virtually the same shot and not leave him too much at all. I think Andy can just clip the outside of that yellow that he's just played. He cannot get to the one over the bottom left-hand corner pocket, and certainly not the other 2, so he probably will have to play the one he's lining up now.
Leave the white. Oh, he's chipped it in. That's an
great
excellent shot, that was.
That was a good shot. Andy's manufactured a shot. He's clipped off one of his yellows and potted the more difficult yellow, which was covered up by the red, and freed that. So
it's unfortunately that the yellows landed on the side rail there.
I wouldn't be surprised the way Andy plays is if he actually cuts the yellow, which is just before the middle pocket on the cushion, up and for a plant. That's one option he does have.
He did actually try and make the plant there, but he's actually potted one of Ty's red balls, so Ty has got one free shot and one visit. Takes the cue ball into the D. Let's see if Ty can get back into this game now. It's not that easy.
But what's actually happened, John, is Andy's put two of his yellow balls safe. If Ty manages to pot Andy's yellow over the corner pocket, then Ty's in a very, very good position, and I think that's what Ty's just about to do there. Andy's freed the red and the black.
Good shot.
So that's a very, very good shot by Ty, yes, correct. So it's looking, Ty's looking slight favourite in this frame.
Just going to run this down, I think, into the corner.
He's got several options there. He doesn't have to go game. He's got two pretty much bad balls there on the right-hand side, the two reds, which I think he might have tried to disturb there, John.
What he might do now is play the double, run the white ball down and disturb the two reds on the side cushion. That is a shot that's on, or he could. Another one is to pop the red into the corner, run the cue ball off the top cushion and down, or disturb the two on the side.
Yeah, he's opted to play them plain.
That's a good shot. Good shot.
I think probably Ty now just drop the red into the centre left-hand middle pocket, maintain position on the three reds, and finish off the frame from here.
Yeah, I think Ty'd be running out from here.
Yeah, I think so, John.
When you get these chances against Andy, you need to take them.
Certainly do. It's a good shot by Ty. He's screwed the white ball back there, maintained great position. He just probably stunned this red into the bottom right-hand corner pocket as we look. And now put the other remaining red, the last red there, into the bottom left-hand corner pocket and maintain position for the black ball.
That's an excellent shot. Screw off the side cushion with a bit of left-hand side, and he's going to roll this black in.
Yeah, top left-hand, here we go. He's got it.
Good shot, Ty.
Very, very close with the white ball though, John.
Yeah, he needed to take that. If Andy had gone 3-0 up, Ty would have found it quite difficult to get back into the match, but as it is, it's 2-1 and all to play for, Gary.
Yeah, we've got a good game on now. It's good for everybody, and us and the viewers and the spectators, that the game's kept quite close. I think if you get a runaway 4-5 frame, it's very, very hard for your opponent to come back. Ty's maintained it at 2-1, so it's game on.
There's not this much to choose between the two players, and they are very, very good, exceptional pool players. Been about a long time, and Andy has won many, many competitions as an amateur. So it's his first year as a professional, and about 3 weeks ago he won a tournament in Scotland, and he beat the world #1 Ross McInnes on the way.
Yeah, that's how good this young lad is, and here he is breaking now. See what he can do.
A nice attacking break as we expected from Andy.
He's potted a yellow from the break, John. What do you think? He's not left himself a great deal. He hasn't got what we call a starter ball. He's managed to pop one from the break, but he's got a very, very difficult second shot, so he might actually just roll up behind the yellow, which he's done. And at the same time, what he's done there, although all Andy's yellows are in an open position and he can pot them from where they are, he's left Ty in a pretty awkward position.
He's up against it already, Gary, after the first shot.
He is indeed, yeah. So Ty's going to have to manufacture something here to keep Andy at bay, because if he leaves Andy a pot and Andy gets his first putt, I think he'll finish the rest of the frame off, John.
It's good night, nurse.
See Andy digging into the cue ball there, so he must be trying something a bit fancy. That's a great shot. Nothing phases this young lad. No. Now, if he can maintain position, he's got the game at his mercy.
Another one.
Believe me, this man can get rid of these balls as quick as they're set up.
No problem. I think these are in the rack.
Shelling peas for this 19-year-old from Preston.
As we say in the pool world, you can knock these in off the lights. I don't think he's got a tactical shot in him, Gary.
He certainly hasn't. He doesn't know what tactics are, John. He just sees the balls and he goes game, and more often than not he does get them, and that's what makes him so exciting. He's got a yellow now into the centre middle pocket. He's going to screw out for the remaining yellow, which he's done. It's a very good shot.
Perfect shot.
As long as he
take this ball into the corner, right off the top cushion, run it down under the black into the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, if he gets this will be 3-1 to Andy. Great
Excellent
shot.
He's potting well, the lad. Every ball he plays is going directly into the centre of the pocket. That's how you can tell a player who's been playing, practicing, has got his eye in. The balls are going right in the middle of the pocket, right into the heart of the pocket. He's not missing a lot tonight.
No, Ty's definitely up against it. It's 3-1 now to Andy. It's first to 6. It's only 3 frames away from progressing through to the next round. I think what he does need is a couple of balls down from the break, and not to leave Andy anything if he doesn't pot a ball from the break. Well, it doesn't look as though...
He's got one.
Yeah, as I say, he's got a yellow. But he's got a yellow that's down by the bottom cushion, which at the moment doesn't look as though it's potable, not from where we're sat.
He's not had much luck on the break-off, has he, tonight, Ty?
No, he's not. He's split the balls very, very well, but they've just not come out right for him. And no matter how good you are, and no matter how good you're playing, you do need that rub of the green, John. You do need a lady luck on your side.
Most definitely. The inch can make all the difference. There are lots of options open here for Ty. Could run the one along the bottom cushion into the bottom left-hand corner. He was a mile out on that one. He needs to settle down a bit. I've seen him play a lot better than this, Ty.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen him play some fantastic pool, and although Andy's shining at the moment, he's not getting a great chance.
He's gone in off.
He has gone in off.
Bit of lacklustre shot from Andy there. I mean, take a bit more time and care over the shot. It's not very often you see these guys do go in off.
No, so they are pretty much professional in every way, and you don't really see a professional going off too much, and that was just one of the very few examples that you get. But now Ty's got this chance to get back into the frame. He must take it. You don't get too many chances off of Andy Croasdale.
He's got to take, when he gets a chance now, he's got to take the balls out. That hasn't come out too well for him. I think he's going to play the yellow into the top right-hand pocket. Oh, he's missed. I think he's not having one of his better nights tonight, Mr. Bradley.
I think possibly this is Ty's first real test under lights and camera and everybody watching him. And his dad has, even though he's only 19, as we say, he has got far more experience with television than Ty. And maybe, just maybe, John, I think that the camera's maybe giving him that bit of edge that he doesn't want.
Ty's got another chance. Yeah. You've got to take the chances at this level. You don't get that many. When you get them, you've got to punish your opponent. It's as simple as that. What he could do is pop the yellow now and screw the cue ball down to the two yellow, over the bottom corner.
Okay, he's only got really one bad ball there, which is the yellow by the red over the bottom left-hand corner pocket as we look. So at some stage he will try and have to move that because it doesn't actually pot. So maybe off of one of these balls, maybe off of this ball now that he's queuing at. Yes, he has indeed.
That is an excellent shot.
He's played it very well. He's freed the yellow, and now he's got a choice. He's either going to cut the yellow back into the bottom right-hand corner, or probably more likely take the yellow into the middle right as we look, and maintain position on the last two yellows that Ty has. And it's very, very important that Ty takes these balls out. He must get close to Andy.
He can't go forward to go 4-1 down.
It's a good shot.
Perfect shot. Under pressure, that was an excellent pot.
It's a good shot by Ty Bradley, that. I think that's just saved his bacon with this frame.
Yeah. We'll probably take the one into the middle. You'll see him take this one into the middle. Yeah. And run the yellow down into the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Send the white across the table for the black into the centre pocket. Oh, I can't believe that's jawed.
Not only has it jawed, it's a three-way shot there. He's missed the pot. he didn't get position on the black, but he snookered Andy. He's snookered Andy in as much as Andy hasn't got a shot. He can see he's red, but he can't do much with it.
I can't believe Ty really played that yellow at that weight down the cushion. All he needed to do was trickle it down the white, off the cushion, across the table, anywhere by the black spot would have done, Gary.
Yeah.
He had a lot of table to aim at there for the white ball.
I think Andy's going to attempt a plant into the middle here, which is a very, very extremely hard shot. But knowing Andy, oh no, he's gone a different way.
Oh, he's knocked the black in.
Oh dear.
And that means loss of frame. You can't actually knock the black ball in halfway through. If you do, you lose a frame. Yeah,
well, that's just the tonic Ty wanted. He couldn't do it himself, and he's left Andy to do it for him. So he's gone 4-2 regardless. But is it 4-2, 3-2?
3-2.
It's 3-2.
If Ty can get back at this frame, 3 each, I have to say, Gary, I would put my money on Ty, to be honest with you. Smash, as per usual. And he's not been very fortunate there. He's potted a yellow ball. Various options now. I think he's going to put the yellow into the top left-hand corner pocket. And just run the cue ball through. And he's landing on one into the middle.
Table 19.
You can go game from here. He's got one slightly difficult ball, which is the yellow on the bottom side right-hand cushion. But a man of this capability of this player, that's no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, all of Andy's yellows go. And really, as long as he keeps position, the position that well, I know we keep talking about this, but in pool, because the table is smaller than the snooker table, pinpoint position is so crucial. You can run half an inch out and it can lose you the frame. So as long as he keeps very, very good position.
Excellent shot. Setting the white between the two reds. Excellent shot.
Yeah. The only slight twinge Andy might have here is the yellow that's aiming for the bottom left-hand corner pocket. If he hits it with pace and a bit of speed, it might not actually go, and you might see it rattle, but if he gets it spot on, it'll go down, and he's attempting this one now.
I wonder if he'll waz this in or he'll just trickle it over. Knowing Andy, this is going in at 90 miles an hour. And that's the problem you get when you hit them that hard. They jump out of the pockets. The pockets won't take him at that pace.
Yeah, he did actually wobble.
And he's left Ty.
He's left Ty an excellent chance, John.
He's got to take it. He's got to take this one. He's got to knock this finish in from here and get back in the frame.
Keep out, keep out, keep out, and it's dropped.
It's dropped. He needed to take the balls in there, the old lad, and he's put the white in the centre pocket.
He's not having the best of luck at the moment, Ty Bradley, and I don't think Andy's going to miss from here. I think he's going to steal another frame, and every 1-2 shots he's looking the bigger favourite.
He's just going to roll these in.
Yeah, there's not too much work to do with the white ball here. These are sort of drop-ins for Andy. He must make sure he gets prime position here, because he could...
I'd like to know how he thinks this fast. He's going to take the red off the off the side cushion, come round the angle. That's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but he should cut this into the corner. He's played a fantastic cut.
Great shot by Andy Croasdale. A fantastically thin cut. Please don't try this at home.
He's got the bacon slicer out for that one.
Table 17.
So it's Andy Croasdale 4, Ty Bradley 2. Andy's not fazed by this occasion. 18-year-old lad from Preston in England. He's doing the business, Gary.
He is indeed, and in the crowd actually is his father, Mick Croasdale, who runs the Deepdale pub in Preston, a very prestigious local hostelry for the people around in Preston, and he's very, very well known in that neck of the woods. And so is his dad, Mick. His dad, Mick...
Bit of a character is our Mick.
Certainly is, yeah. He follows him around length and breadth of the country, supports Andy in everything he does, and you can see now why he does that, and he's a bit of a special talent at this game.
Whereas he's known on the circuit as our Andy.
Okay, it's time to break. He must make sure he gets this frame, otherwise he's looking at death's door and out. It's a long, long trip back to Birmingham.
Last chance saloon, Gary.
Nothing down from the break here, so Andy's got the choice.
I think he'll go yellow here, Gary.
I think you're right, John.
Just put that one over for next time. Ty is automatically under the cosh. He must roll this red over. He can't afford this red to drop. That's a good shot. He's bought himself a lot of time in that shot.
Thing is with Andy can play a skill shot probably better than anybody I know. And if at any time we wanted to play it, it'll be now. When I say a skill shot, I mean
he's going to double it over.
He's going to double it over.
He's playing the percentage shot there.
He could actually, what we mean by a skill shot, he could actually play the yellow onto the red and pop both, and it would be a legal shot. If he managed to pop the red and didn't pop the yellow afterwards, it would be a foul shot. Both balls must go down. It's a hard shot to play, but Andy's one of the masters at it, and I thought he might be able to try that there, but he opted for the double and to take 2 yellows over the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
He'll be doubling this over again.
And he's
the double kiss. Ooh.
That's a good shot. He's actually only left Ty 1 ball, and that's the 1 ball Ty does not want to be on.
He doesn't want to be potting this one, but I think he's been forced to. No, he's going to play it into the jaw again. That's a nice shot.
Good shot from Ty.
He's got to try and tuck Andy up now. That's only way back for Ty, I think, in this match. Just to play a few safety games rather than attack the balls. He's got one of the balls covered on the top left-hand corner pocket there, which will get him a bit of time. All the yellow balls are actually in the open. It can be potted.
What was he attempting there, John?
I think he was trying to play the red in between the 2 yellows. Unfortunately, he's kissed the 1 yellow. He sent the white across the table and potted the red, which he didn't want to pot.
He really is up against it, Mr. Bradley. He's trying very hard, Ty. You cannot sort of take that away from him. He's trying 100%. It's just not working out for him. It's one of those nights, I feel.
Yeah, on another night, maybe different.
It's a good shot from Andy. He's released the bad yellow that he had on the cushion there. Knocked the red away from the middle pocket, so it makes it even harder for Ty, as if he needed it any harder, John. And he's put the yellow over the pocket. So Ty's going to have to look at either containing Andy in a different fashion or being the aggressor.
That's not a bad shot. He's tried to cover the block there. He knows that Andy's going to go game in a minute. So what he's actually trying to do there is to put the red onto the black.
Andy's off, John. He's off and running.
There's no stopping him. He's like a steam train.
He is a steam train.
I think it's all aboard, son. He's going to play the plant now.
Yeah, he's run slightly out of prime position, but he can put the yellow onto the red, yellow, which he's done.
And the yellow goes into the top right-hand corner pocket, sorry.
And he's going to take the one nearest the bottom left at the moment, off the cushion.
He's played that off. What a beautiful
That is a fantastic shot by Andy Croasdale. A great shot by Andy Croasdale.
It's a match winner.
All he's got to worry about now is where he's putting that black ball.
Now he's got to do a lot of work with the white ball. He's got to send the white round the office now, as we say. And he's, I think he's under it, that Gary.
Yeah, he's undercooked it. He's definitely undercooked it. So he's going to have to manufacture something. I can't see him cutting this in.
No. I think he tried to pot it off the red, Gary.
Yeah, he's gone cushion red and not controlled the white very well, not controlled the yellow very well, and he's left Ty on.
Well, these are the positions now where Ty must take the frame. He's got to run out winner from this position. You can't give this boy a second chance, and to be fair, Ty has been giving him those second chances tonight.
That's right, John. He must take these red balls out. He cannot. Andy's yellow is in the open, unless he can get a snooker, and I really can't see where he can get a snooker from.
He must go game.
He's got to start potting balls and potting them well.
You need to take the red over the hole now. Try and screw the cue ball down in between the 3 reds.
Yeah, if he can manage to get the white ball near the black spot, well,
Not the shot I'd have played, Gary.
No, I don't think that's the shot a lot of us would have played. But say Ty's feeling the pressure at the moment, and perhaps he's not queuing as well as possibly he can do. But he's still maintaining position, and he still can take these reds out. If he can take this red into the bottom left-hand corner pocket,
just stun the cue ball.
Yep, keep position, and then he's still got the frame. But it's not ideal. But
it's a nice shot.
Yeah, he's made it look easier. He's made it look a lot easier than it was there. It's a good shot from Ty.
He's going to screw the cue ball off the side rail here. I don't think he's going to run this down.
No, he's going to play with a touch of left-hand side and run it off the bottom cushion.
That's
a good
nice
shot, well controlled. And he must, whatever he does, take this red ball into the middle pocket and pot the black. He cannot afford to miss either of these balls.
Nice shot.
He's going to take the black now into the pocket that the yellow's nearest over the bottom left as we look.
Yeah, as we can see, it doesn't look fly in there.
It doesn't look like there's a lot of room, but it does actually go. Good shot by Ty.
He's knocked him in. Well done, the lad. And he's brought the score back to 4-3.
Yeah, he must maintain this throughout the game. He cannot let Andy steal a march on him. He must take every opportunity that Andy Croasdale gives him, and they are few and far between at the moment. And 4-3 as it stands. We've got a big game on our hands.
All to play for.
Yeah, and there's Ty. And I'll leave
deep in thought
for you to judge.
Ty is deep in thought.
And he smashes the break. The white's very close to going in off on the top right-hand corner pocket, and no balls managed to be potted from that break. So it's Ty Bradley's go. And he now has to nominate on what set of colours he wishes to be on. He can nominate yellows or he can nominate reds. And no matter what he nominates, he has to stay on those balls throughout the frames.
I think he's going yellow.
I think that's possibly favourite, yes. I think he's probably chosen the right colours.
He's got to go game now, Ty. These are the sort of finishes he needs to take.
Yep.
Under normal circumstances, I'd see Ty knock these yellows in, no problem at all. He's been knocking them in all week. But when the lights are on and the camera's low, anything can happen.
It's not a bad shot from Ty. He's got a red into the middle left-hand pocket, or a yellow into the top left-hand corner pocket. He's opted for the one in the middle.
Just trickle it through. Does he take the one down the rail now, Gary? What would you do?
Well, he might be saving that one to his last ball so he can take the black into the right-hand centre pocket. I think that's the way he's playing this frame now.
That's a nice shot.
Well controlled shot. That was a lot more difficult than it looked, that one.
This is a big frame for Ty. He needs to take this frame to pull it back to 4-all. If he loses the frame, it's 5-3, I think. It'd be very difficult for him to get back in the match then. He needs to take these balls out.
Absolutely correct, John. He must pot this yellow. And he's made it. That's a
lovely shot. He's played that beside off the angles. He's used the angles well.
That is an excellent shot. And what he's going to try and do now is just drop the yellow, maybe screwing across for the last remaining yellow, which he's done. Putting this one in the bottom left-hand corner pocket as we look, and then take the black into the centre right pocket.
Now then, we've got a game, Gary. If he can knock this ball in, it's 4 apiece and everything to play for.
That's a cracking shot down the rail there. It's hugged the rail and it's gone in, and he must get this black now.
Well done, Ty. That was a good psychological last yellow he potted, because he did actually miss one in the corner before, and when he rolled it down, and it did actually wobble. And some poor players will remember that and think, well, the last ball I did try and pot down there wobbled, but Ty, no, he got down and knocked it in. Well done.
That's right. This one, I think, was a much more controlled effort. He didn't have to do too much with the cue ball, just had to make sure that the yellow stayed on course and went into the pocket, and he knew that he had prime position on the black ball. Once he'd negotiated the yellow, he then took the black into the right centre pocket and made it 4-all. So this is an extremely close game. This is a very good opener for us here at the professional event here at Gibraltar.
And all of a sudden, it's best of 3.
Yeah, it's now down to the best of 3, so it's the first of 6, it's 4 each. And that's what it's come down to, and it's Ty's break, so Ty has the advantage.
He certainly does. He needs one to go in off the break.
Oh, he's miscued.
He's miscued, which is a foul, because 4 balls do need to hit the side cushions, or any cushion. So Andy has a choice now.
Brian Gallagher, Gareth Dominguez, table 14.
And he does actually have the option here of re-racking the balls, but I think because the game's played in a sporting nature, that they've decided to carry on the frame, as it's so close, John.
Yeah, good call by Andy. That's what we like to see, a bit of sportsmanship. Fellow respect for your professional pill players.
Yeah, and as the balls haven't broken as they've wished, what will happen now is that the game will probably turn into a very tactical affair. As I say that, Ty tries to unblock a pocket.
There's a lot of pull in this frame to come, Gary.
Certainly is, John. This is going to be a very tactical frame, as I've just said, but Ty's already managed to put one of Andy's lone balls there, and he's got 2 shots, well, 1 shot, 1 visit coming to the table.
Martin Kerwin, Stefan Jambias. Martin Kerwin.
Out of all the balls on the table, Andy's only got 3 or 4 loose ones to aim at. So all I think you'll see him do here is just roll up behind this yellow.
Just going to tuck him in nice and tight.
Yeah, he's not got too many options, and he's probably playing the best of what he had.
That's an excellent weighted shot. That's actually a touching ball, which makes it a little bit more difficult for Ty to come off the sideways. He's going to have 2 cushions, I think.
Ty's got to make contact here, because if he doesn't, Andy can then take the white ball back to the D, if he so wishes, and play the yellow onto the red, and take Ty's red out of that corner pocket, and then basically have the bottom 2 corner pockets covered.
He's going up and down.
He must hit this red. I think he has. Good
shot. Nice shot. A difficult cueing over the yellow. He's played it well.
Yep, Ty's done very well there.
I think what Andy tried to do there was come off the side cushion and nestle in between the 2 yellows.
Yeah, what he could have done, actually, there's a 3-ball plant which doesn't look as though it goes anywhere near pockets, but what it would have done is release another yellow for Andy, because as I say, at the moment he's only got 2 or 3 loose balls, and you do need the balls open for them to be potted.
This sort of frame will actually suit Ty more than Andy.
Yeah, Ty's tactical brain is a bit more advanced than Andy's. Andy's got probably a better potting brain.
Yeah. But having said that, Ty has knocked in a 1-4-4 on a snooker table, so he can actually knock these balls in, Gary.
He needs to get them open to do that. He does need them open at the moment. They just seem to be employing
excellent weighted shot.
Yep, it is. They're employing cat and mouse tactics around the table, but we're not quite sure who's the cat and who's the mouse in this frame now.
And it's all balanced at 4 apiece, and everything to play for. The yellows are becoming more and more out into the open as they play the frame.
On table 20, Richard Lemaire for France, Gary Chant for Gibraltar Ace.
What Ty's got to try and do here is going for the furniture. Out comes the rest.
You know how people look bigger on TV?
Oh, he's after the spider, actually.
Ty actually isn't. Ty's only 2'6".
2'6", yeah, and that's in high heels. He's got to just roll this red into the corner and covers it. That's an excellent shot.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot by Ty. What I think Andy will do here is actually disturb the 2 balls now, because the yellow that is nearest to the bottom left-hand corner pocket doesn't actually go into the pocket.
He's actually tried to play the skill shot there.
Yeah.
And as the yellow ball didn't drop, he's left tie with quite a few options. He can take the white ball into the deep.
He's tried to, yeah, that's right, John. He's tried to put the red and the yellow in the same shot. He's not managed to do that, but what he's actually done is employed a bit of a tactical advantage, because Ty did have the bottom corner pocket covered.
Now then.
And he's now got rid of that, and this is all of a sudden turned into a very, very open frame just by one shot. So hold on to your hats, here we go.
That's right. We're cooking on gas, as we say. He must take these. He must take this finish now. This is a big frame for both players.
Yeah, 4 all, and all sets of balls are on. You cannot make a mistake now. And it's Ty's go first, so essentially Ty's favourite, but all depends how Ty plays this.
There's not an actual easy shot there to play.
I think what he will do is take the outside red and just drop it into the middle bag, the red that's nearest the black, as you see on the screen. And
he's missed it.
He's jawed it, it's come out. So now, with the balls the way they are, Andy looks very, very big favourite to win this frame.
Yeah, now the black sitting over the pocket, begging to be potted, and I don't think Andy will have any problems with this. You say you don't need the A to Z to find his way around those balls, Gary?
No, he doesn't. Well, I think what he will do now is take the spare yellow up in the top right-hand corner pocket and come down for the 2 remaining yellows. It's not a bad shot by Andy. He'll take the one that's nearest the bottom right-hand corner, put that in there, and basically do what he likes with the other yellow. I think he'll go into the centre left pocket, which is nearest the black ball, and the black ball will go into the same pocket with the next shot. That's a great shot, very well controlled. And I'll just put the black in, and he goes to now to a 5-4 lead.
But Ty's had his chances in this match, Gary. He certainly has.
He certainly has, John, yeah. He had a great chance there. Unfortunately, he couldn't take it. The initiative went to Andy, and now Andy's only 1 frame away from progressing to the next round. Andy's
back in the arena now, and he's to break. He's 5 frames to 4 in front. He needs 1 more frame to win and progress into the next round.
1 frame away from victory. Can he do it here and now? Didn't start off very well. The white ball's gone off. The initiative is given to Ty Bradley.
Ty again will go yellows, I think, Gary.
Yeah, they look the best set.
What he might do is just roll a red onto the cushion and go yellows. He must now clear these yellows with his visits to the table. To stand any chance of winning this match, he has to take this advantage.
That's right, John. At a 5-4, he must take these out. He must take these out. That's not the best shot in the world from Ty, but I think he'll still nominate yellows.
Yeah, yellow's big favourite.
He's going to have to nominate, or if Mr. Low's missed it. Did you see him nominate?
I think he turned around and nominated yellow, yeah.
What you do have to do is nominate which colour you're on to the referee. If you do not nominate, then it can, well, it is a foul. And it gives you initiative back to your opponent, and they take the 2 shots back off you.
You've got to negotiate these yellows. They're not straightforward. There's still a bit of work to do there.
No, I think the 3 yellows at the bottom end of the table, he's going to have to pick out in very good order. Otherwise, he could run himself in a bit of trouble. The last yellow I feel that Ty will take is the yellow on top of the red to the bottom, almost by just to the left-hand side of the black ball spot, just below the black as we look. I think that'll be the last yellow that he will take, and he will probably aim to take that into the bottom right-hand corner. But as he's played that shot, he's screwed slightly, perhaps more than he wanted to. So what he might do is take the yellow into the bottom left hand, then take the yellow into the bottom right hand corner, and then the remaining yellow into any pocket he wishes, and again with the black.
He needs to finish though, Gary.
He does indeed. I think that's what he's going to try and do. He's just going to drop this in, which he has done. Take this yellow now into the bottom right hand corner pocket, and that's where the other yellow will go. 2 yellows will go into the same pocket, I feel sure.
Just top this through the bit of left-hand side.
And he's managed to kiss into the black ball with the white, which is not what he wanted at all. And
He has got a double. He's got to play the double. He's got to go. He's got to play the double.
How big's this shot, John?
Oh, massive. He's missed. He's hit the jaw. He's hit the knuckle.
He's very close, but no cigar. Leaves Andy pretty much to do what he wants.
And Ty's had his chances to win this match, Gary. He's had lots of chances.
He certainly has. More than I thought Andy was going to give him.
You think Andy will do a go game, or he will tuck him up somewhere?
He's got two slight problems. He's got the corner pocket on the right-hand side that the red is nearest.
I think he's going to tuck him in.
Possibly, yeah. If the other red that he's looking at is in the way, I think he'll go in behind this red ball now and make it difficult for Ty. And that's just exactly what he's done.
Again, I think Ty can hit the yellow quite comfortably, but it's where he leaves the white ball.
Yeah, or if he flukes it, you never know, he might be able to fluke it. It's not too bad, but what it has done is left Andy where he was going to try and get himself.
Yeah. Because
he couldn't get on those two reds.
Anywhere else on the table may have been okay.
Yeah, Ty's done it for him, and I think that's the final nail in the coffin. I can't see Andy missing from here, John. I really can't.
No. A very confident player, Andy.
Yeah, he is definitely a confidence player. I think these are in the tray, and Andy's in through to the second round.
It's a shame one of these players have to be drawn against each other. Very popular players on the circuit.
Definitely, yeah. Both well liked, both well respected. And he's left himself the last remaining red, and he'll screw out and take the black into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Slightly overcooked for a perfectionist point of view, but I don't think Andy will miss this. Good shot by Andy.
And Andy wins the match 6 frames to 4.
Andy Croasdale goes through to the second round of the professional event, beating Ty Bradley from Birmingham by 6 frames to 4.